All right, Scott, let us resume our session. But I must warn you now, that I will be billing you for all of the damages and the lost wine that your freaking dog drank in my lobby.
I'm terribly sorry about that, Dr. Abrams. At least Benji is all passed out now, and sleeping it off.
I could not believe your Siberian wolfhound finished off 3 bottles of my best wine. I only keep those in the lobby for show. I had no idea anyone's dog could chew off the neck of the bottle and drink them down.
Well, doctor, the real trick is how Benji does not even swallow the slightest amount of broken glass as he gulps your wine down. Well, you know, I'm really sorry about your wine.
I am far more concerned with the wine and drool stains your dog left all over my lobby floor, Scott.
Not to worry, Doc. I've called a special cleanup crew I know, in from Langley, Virginia. They have great experience getting red stains out of any kind of carpet, or paint, or plaster, or, anything.
Is it blood this cleanup crew usually is getting out of the carpet and paint, Scott?
Yes.
Wonderful, just wonderful. Oh my. Anyway, let's pick up where we left off. You have no close relationships outside of work and Mr. Thor. He owes you for some big, favors you did for him when you first met. And he may even feel inferior to you in terms of, shall we say, working with the ladies.
Yes, that it is about it, Doc.
Okay then, Scott, when did you and Brad stop carousing around for women and just stick to your business relationship?
About 2001, when Brad got married. He married a very pretty young woman, who had to shape him up quite a bit.
Brad's wife had to shape him up.
Good grief, yes. Brad was such a backpacking slob back then. A beer-stained backpack, old beef jerky sticks petrified in his jeans pocket, a mess in all of his hotel rooms. Brad was not a man to hang around with domestically. So I had to teach him military discipline and cleaning up, and personal hygiene.
You taught Brad how to clean up with discipline and personal hygiene?
I had to, Doc. His future wife would have run away if she ever saw the inside of his Euro-traveling backpack. If she had ever seen his kitchen, it would have been all over. Brad was my friend, so I had to drill him with some tough love and get him into domestic shape. You do not even want to know what his laundry smelled like.
Wow, Scott. It sounds more and more as though Brad owed you a huge debt of gratitude for all you did for him and improving his life.
You better believe it, Doc. And now he's writing the dipstick story called The Athena Project. He just left me out in the cold. I got him ready for his bride, and she took over and finished cleaning him up. She taught him how to buy decent clothes, retire his old and faded USC t-shirts, and burned all of his old underwear. You would expect better out of a magna cum laude graduate, wouldn't you?
So you were also responsible for Brad's successful married life too. Wow. So, Brad got married, and then the first book came out. The Lions of Lucerne?
That is correct.
And about what time, as your girlfriends all left you, and Brad was happily married, did you realize that Brad was now more successful in his life with women than you were with women in your career?
Well, I never thought about that. I do not know. I guess when I was over his house for Christmas in 2003. He was all lovey-dovey with his wife, and I did not even have a date.
Anything else about that Christmas party, Scott?
Well, that was the first time I snuck into Brad's elongated garage and saw all of his fancy sports cars. The man is a maniac. He has a Mercedes, a Maserati, an Aston Martin, 2 BMWs, he also has 1 Ferrari, and also has the Chevy Astro van for the wife.
Did that make you feel inferior, Scott? How many sports cars did you buy with the book's successes?
I only have 1 BMW 755 LA sports car. Brad has like 5 or 6 right now. I also make less money off of the books than he does. I ask you, Doc, is that fair?
So now, after 2003, instead of you having all of the prowess and prestige, Brad now has a seriously successful line of books, a fabulous wife, and popular media exposure. You, meantime, have tough missions to complete, less money, and your women either do not or cannot stick around very long.
Yes. That sums it up pretty fairly, I guess.
And now Mr. Thor is writing about someone else, an all-female team of heroes, and you do not feel you are even Yet, you would like more money and success.
Now wait a minute, Doc. I was never into saving the country just for money. But you would think that Brad could put down his Red Bull energy drinks and his bags of Cheetos long enough to dish out some fair benefits, don't you?
This is all very interesting, Scott.
And then I had that bad dream in the sauna. That Athena girl was there taunting me.
You had a dream, in a sauna, about Athena?
Yes, it was terrible. I would have rather slept with the troll and his clammy little body. She just kept taunting me in her bikini, telling me what a wuss I am.
So you had some sort of fearful psychosexual dream about this unknown Athena?
Yes, I guess so, Doc.
Let's summarize this up, Scott. Brad owes you for your mission reports that made him a super success at suspense novels. Brad owes you for his first sexual encounters. Brad possibly even owes you for his good marriage. And now you feel slighted since you have less pay and prestige from those very books he writes about you?
Gosh, yes, I think I do feel exactly that way. Am I being petty, Doctor? Or should I do something about this?
Before I answer that, Scott, tell me what you do for enjoyment. What do you do for fun when you get angry or agitated?
When I get mad or upset, I usually go to the shooting range, or get into some pickup football games where I can inflict some damage to Notre Dame grads who live around me.
Oh my, Scott. Do you ever do anything for fun at times like these that does not include violence?
Not really, no. I do sometimes slow it down for a while with a personal game I call Unzipped Liberal.
I know I will regret asking this, Scott, but what is Unzipped Liberal?
Oh man, it's one of my favorite activities. I will drive up to Capitol Hill, wait until dark, and watch my most hated liberals walking out of the Congressional Hall over to their cars. When the two I want come out late, I make my move.
Make your move? What do you do, Scott?
Well, I have this long-range tranquilizer pistol. When I see, say, Harry Reid and Nancy Pelosi coming out, I hit them both with a tranq dart. After they hit the ground, I scoop them up and into my car before the security guards can notice.
Oh dear, Scott. What do you do then?
Well, then I strip off all of their clothes and leave them in a very compromising position for the press to find the next morning. Can you imagine it, Doc? Security and the press finding a nude Harry Reid passed out on top of a nude Nancy Pelosi? It's so funny that I'll almost laugh my dinner back out. Do you remember when they discovered Barney Frank was gay?
When they found Congressman Frank nude with the mail page back in 2004? Was that?
That was me.
Oh good God, Scott. That was you. Wait, do not tell me any more.
Oh really, Doc? What if I left Joe Biden nude on top of a nude Keith Olbermann? That would get a laugh out of you, yes?
Well, certainly, Scott. I mean, no, Scott. Look, Scott, I think I have a diagnosis for you. I want you to confront Brad Thor directly and tell him how you feel about being slighted. But leave the Athena project out of it. Just talk over old times and how much disparity you see in the money and prestige the two of you are receiving.
Nuts. I was afraid you would say that.
And go find some nimble woman to get hot on. Your symptoms are clearly showing that you are also very pent up. Go have some good times with the ladies. Take a Viagra if you need to, but do not come back until you have talked to Brad in person and gotten laid by some new girl.
Gosh, Doc, where can I find a nimble woman at this hour?
At either a bar, or I heard that Cirque du Soleil is in town at the Kennedy Center. Those girls have some nimble talents, let me tell you. What in the hell was that?
Oh crud. I think Bullet Benji woke up and found the rest of your wine collection, Doc. In fact, I'm sure that was him enjoying another bottle.
Scott, so help me God. Get out. Get out. Go home.